We are finally putting America first. Our policy of never-ending war, regime change, and nation building is being replaced by the clear-eyed pursuit of American interests.
A place called Venezuela. We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. So we don't want to be involved with having somebody else get in, and we have the same situation that we had for the last long period of years. So we are going to run the country.
What just happened? Trump in 2019 was talking about regime change, no more, forever wars, no more, and America first. However, that is not what we're seeing right now. And on today's video, we're going to talk about how the Zionist takeover of America should have you very, very, very concerned. Now let's get to it.
Difficult to hear, but it's time to limit the First Amendment in order to protect it, and quickly before it's too late. I mean that we need to control the platforms, all the social platforms. We need to stack rank the authenticity of every person that expresses themselves online and take control over what they are saying based on that ranking.
The government should control the social media.
Yeah, should do that. And we need to educate people against lies. And
Wait. Did I hear that correctly? Shlomo Kramer, the CEO and co-founder of a big startup company, a big tech company in Israel, a billionaire, is on American mainstream media talking about our freedom of speech should be controlled. Got to make it make sense, y'all. And this next clip here is from Netanyahu himself. It has subtitles on, so I'm going to read it out loud. I demand that Western governments do what is necessary to fight anti-Semitism and provide the required safety and security for Jewish communities worldwide. They would be well advised to heed our warnings. I demand action from them now. That's very similar to what Shlomo was talking about on that last video. This billionaire, then you got Netanyahu telling our politicians, telling the American people that we all should be worried about anti-Semitism and disregard everything that's actually going on over there in that country. I got one more clip for y'all before we dive in real deep on AIPAC.
Look at the implications here are really great for the Venezuelan people. 27 years if you package together Chavez and Maduro.
A Fox contributor just said, this is great for Israel. And then he had to clean up and says the Venezuelan people, when Maduro has just got kidnapped by the Trump administration, when Venezuela just got invaded for the oil, he said, Israel then goes to Venezuela. You know, sounds like the Zionist controls Fox, Newsmax, and all of that too. That's kind of mind blowing. All right, right before we get to this AIPAC, I want to talk to y'all about Thomas Massie. Thomas Massie has been a true American. He has been going in. He's been keeping America first. He has a race coming up in May, and Trump makes a big post about it. This is too long. I'm not going to read all of it. We're going to go down to the very bottom of it. So here we go. Captain Ed Gallerin has my complete and total endorsement against Congressman Thomas Massie. He only votes against the Republican Party, making life very easy for the radical left. Unlike a lightweight Congressman Massie, a true hater of Israel, and a totally ineffective loser who has failed us so badly, Captain Ed Gallerin is a winner who will not let Kentucky down. I highlighted the most important part about this: a true hater of Israel. That's what Trump is really concerned about. Sounds like the Zionists really has control over Mr. Trump, the president, so-called president of the United States. Now, let's get to the most appalling, ridiculous part of this whole story here, the Zionist takeover, and it is led by AIPAC, right? AIPAC is a political action committee. It is the largest pro-Israel PAC in America, building bipartisan support for the U.S.-Israel relationship. Okay, it says we supported 361 pro-Israel Democratic and Republican candidates in 2024 with more than 53 million in direct support through AIPAC. Watch this clip right here.
For decades, AIPAC has brought Democrats and Republicans together to strengthen the U.S.-Israel relationship. Passionate Americans have lobbied Congress to enact pro-Israel policies, and today, the alliance is closer than ever, and we aren't done. We have a vision for an even stronger U.S.-Israel relationship, ensuring Israel can always defend itself by itself, collaborating in the fields that will define the 21st century, and working together for peace and stability. The majority of Americans share our vision, and the majority of Congress is pro-Israel, but a new threat is on the rise. Small in numbers, but loud in reach, anti-Israel members of Congress are trying to destroy our partnership with Israel.
Israel has violated basic human rights.
We must condition aid to Israel and end the apartheid.
They are willing to tank their own party's agenda to block funding for Iron Dome, and they're not done.
So that Israel can defend itself by itself. However, the U.S. is the one actually doing the defending after Israel attacks. So I just want to show y'all that in case you ain't seen it. It's a much longer video, but fully ridiculous. But we need to pay attention to this site more. Y'all need to really check this one out and understand it. We stand with those who stand with Israel. So look at this. This is our House leadership. You got Mike Johnson, the majority leader, Steve Kelsey, the majority whip, Tom Emmer, Democratic leader, Hakeem Jeffries, Democratic whip, Catherine Clark, caucus chair, Pete Aguilar. These 6 people here have a lot of power. And if you notice, you got Republicans and you have Democrats, and they're all for Israel. They're not for the United States. Now, let's go a little further here. Being pro-Israel is good policy and good politics. 96% of AIPAC-backed candidates won their general elections. Huh? 70 million contributed through AIPAC to support pro-Israel candidates. Huh? We helped defeat 24 candidates who would have undermined the U.S.-Israel relationship. Now, this page here is about how you support Israel. If you go down here, you have money with a pro-Israel message. Many candidates, your choice, credit goes to you and AIPAC, right? So they want you to help fund all of this to help Israel's politicians go into the election successfully. So look at that. Again, Republican and Democrats, all of these people here, black and white, they're all Israel first. This list just keeps going. Who's America first? Thomas Massey, it seems like he's the only one. You know, maybe a few other people, but not many. So terrible, terrible. And then finally, we have this right here. Standing with those who stand with Israel. Talks about all the candidates that they endorsed, how well they went, how well their elections went. 87% of veterans in Congress. It says, we endorsed the full House Democratic and Republican leadership teams. 57% of women in Congress, 61% of Jews in Congress, 79% of freshman Congress members, 56% of Asian, 50% of LGBT. What they're saying is they have everyone in their pocket. There's only very few members who are not in their pocket. And then remember Jamal Bowman in New York? Yeah, he got defeated. Cori Bush got defeated. Bob Good got defeated. This is the list of some of their targets who have been eliminated in politics. And their replacements is serving their Zionist masters and not the United States citizens. Let that sink in. Y'all, let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. I'll be coming at you to deliver more political commentary and cover current events that affect American lives, that affects our people at home and abroad. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.